You rolling around on a bunk ass stock seat looking like this? Let's get rid of that. I got some killer custom seat options I want to tell you all about, so stay tuned. What's up guys? Today I want to tell you about one of my favorite seat options, the Saddlemen seats. They build a really high quality off-the-shelf seat, but what I really want to talk to you about today is how we can order custom seats in different colors, materials, stitching patterns, stitching colors. It gives us a lot of options to build a one-off seat for a bike you're putting together. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe. But let's jump in. I'm going to tell you how to custom build a seat. All right, so here in front of me is a few different variations of the Step-Up seat. The Step-Up model is probably my preferred model. It's a good all-around seat. The Step-Up kind of stems from the stunt riding world. The high back gives you a lot of support, whether you're trying to wheelie or you're standing on the seat or doing anything like that. But I also think it works well for canyon riding, really aggressive riding. I've used this seat for track racing. It's a seat that really wants to hold you in place. And I've even toured on this seat, and for touring, I think the seat works really well. So my opinion, the Step-Up's one of the better all-around seats. But with that being said, we can customize any of the other Saddlemen models, the Road Sofa, the Explorer, Profiler, or any of the other seats. If the Step-Up just isn't what you're looking for, we can do customization to any of their models. Some of the features that you get with any of the Saddlemen seats is their saddle hide material. It looks like real leather. Has a really soft, nice feel to it, but it has a little bit of stretch to it, and it's very durable. I mean, these seats are really put to the test. The elements that these things are, exposed to from heat, rain, UV exposure, all that type of stuff. The material that they use in these is a really high quality material. The base, the seat pan of these things is fiberglass, which is a lot more durable than stock. The stock plastic seat pans tend to crack and don't hold their shape very well. Fiberglass is fairly rigid and holds really well. The underside of these are all carpeted and have rubber bumpers placed in key spots to kind of protect anything underneath, paint, frames, and anything else you have under the seat. The rubber bumpers actually absorb some vibration too, so they actually add a little bit to comfort at the same time. So I'm going to jump in and explain to you some of the differences in these stitching patterns and the way you can kind of lay these seats out and how you can customize them and make them a one-off unique piece of motorcycle art that fits your motorcycle. All right, so this first seat is laid out with tuck and roll in the driver and lumbar area and lattice stitch in the passenger area. This seat here is actually an off-the-shelf seat. These are available at pretty much any time. And these seats come stock with gel in the driver area. One of the things you can do in the custom option is add gel to the passenger area. This stitching layout is one of my favorites. Like you can see here on the Road King, I have tuck and roll in driver and the lumbar area, and then a lattice stitch in the passenger area, and then have added the Tucker Speed logo up top. And it's one of my personal favorite layouts. I like the tuck and roll because it adds a little bit of comfort, a little bit of cushion to the seat. This second seat here is laid out with the lattice stitch in the driver area and lumbar, and then no stitching pattern in the passenger area. This leaves a big blank canvas here, allows you to maybe get creative. You could put a brand logo, maybe a race number or something really cool, build a unique one-off piece for yourself. You can check out our Instagram. There's a bunch of examples there of different ideas and combinations that we've put together for other customers already to try and draw some inspiration from. This third seat is laid out in, again, in my favorite pattern, but in the tuck and roll, we actually use the gripper material. If you're the type of rider that's really aggressive and really wants to feel stuck and glued to the seat and not going to be sliding around, the gripper's a really nice option. And again, driver and lumbar and tuck and roll, and then passenger area done in the lattice stitch with the Tucker Speed logo up top. This last seat here is one of the Pro Series seats. This is the San Diego custom seat. You can see here that they actually use the carbon fiber material in the driver area. And then in the lumbar area, this is actually their tri-gripper material. So they mix that up a little bit. And then on the passenger area, again, they use tri-gripper with the lattice stitch pattern. This customer actually had a backrest pad on the bike, and they wanted to add a pad that matched their seat. So we custom ordered this pad from Saddlemen with the lattice stitch. We put some gripper on the side just to kind of give it a little style. And another thing that you're going to notice on the San Diego custom seats is there is an option for a driver backrest pad. That actually plugs in the top of the lumbar section and actually adds a little bit of backrest support. So you can order that seat with or without that driver backrest. All right, and so you can kind of see here, all of these different seats here for different bike models. So the way their panels are laid out are a little bit different. These seats are all done in black. Black is by far the most popular. You know, we do more black than anything else. But if you really want to do something unique and make something really pop, you can do any one of these panels in different colors. They have brown, white, gray. They even have red, blues, greens, and carbon fiber look to really build yourself something really unique and you know, to match the styling of your bike if you want. All right, so if you think a custom seat is something that you're interested in, just shoot us an email at sales@tuckerspeed.com. If you have any questions or if you want to get the ball rolling, we can answer any questions as far as pricing or how to lay them out or stitching colors, anything like that. Just hit us up. All of these custom options are relatively affordable. Most custom options start at around 50 bucks and then go up from there, just depending on how crazy you want to get with it. But overall, a relatively inexpensive way to build a one-off custom piece for your motorcycle. If you are just looking for one of the off-the-shelf seats, they are all available at tuckerspeed.com now. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next time.